Hello,
Hello.
I am Paige.
I am Sage, and this is our wonderful chaos.
It is wonderful.
It's already starting off great.
Yes, it is.
Well, if you didn't know, obviously you know now because you clicked on it. Did you hear that too? This is our first episode. I'm sorry, this is gonna be crazy.
Wonderful chaos.
Wonderful chaos. You will probably hear a child or three listening. And she has an egg in her hand, and she's listening with the egg.
She's eating it.
She's eating it. Cool. Okay. So this first episode, we're just going to go off of, like, who we are and then why we started this. And then we're going to get into spooky stories. And then a wonderful treat during the end or in the middle, we're going to have my nieces, my sister's children, tell us stories.
They have their own spooky stories that may or may not be real.
One of them's definitely not real. It's Voldemort.
One of them's not. One of them, though, is real, and it happened recently.
All right. Well, you start out. Who are you?
All right, I am Paige.
Hi. I've only known you for a few years.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Just only
I'm 22.
22 years. I can never remember ages. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, yeah, that's my name. I have 3 beautiful daughters, and I am married to an amazing husband named Cody. I don't know.
I mean, on your wedding, I tried to fight Cody.
Yes, you did.
I did.
It was great.
And then I am Sage. I bet people are like, what? Why do your names match? Our parents are crazy.
Yes, it's,
Our brother behind us is named Gage.
yep.
If you're not family or friends, then you're like, wow.
Those are our middle names.
Yeah, I'm 22. I'm living my best fucking life. Not really. I'm struggling. But I text my sister, and I was like, I want to start a podcast. Well, we've been wanting to.
You know, you brought that up like 2 years ago.
I did.
You
It's
were like,
been a while.
let's start a podcast, and I was like, okay, but then I was too nervous because I am an awkward bitch. So,
And then I was like, hey, guess what? I'm going to get this stuff. We're going to record it real soon.
yep, and then you just kind of made everything, and I was like, that's amazing. I love it.
Made everything. Came up with the name. Did you hear
Yes.
that too? We'll probably make some kind of like opening like, did you hear that too? And then like,
Ooh.
dun dun.
I dig it.
Thank you. I
That's
was thinking
great.
about it.
I like it.
Thank you. But yeah, well, do you want to start out with like listener stories or our stories?
Let's do ours. Let's
Okay.
pick like our top scary story.
I'm gonna...
Wait, that's not. I can't do that because I have a million.
Oh, mine's the one in the on the outside.
Yeah,
that
that
was
one's
fucking
scary.
terrifying. Okay, I'm starting off first. No. My story, it happened in like 2017 when I graduated, so that was 4 or 5 years ago.
4 years ago because Ava just turned 5.
Oh
and
my
she
God,
was born in
it was
2016.
4 years ago. Okay, so my parents, they went out on it was like their anniversary.
It's been exactly 4 years.
It's
then.
been exactly 4
Oh
years.
my goodness.
Their anniversary was the
I got
What?
goose nipples.
goose nipples. You ever get goose nipples but in your nipple?
Yes.
It just make your like milk come out better.
Probably. Do you want to test it, Winter?
So okay, again, wonderful chaos. So I was house sitting, and my brother and my cousin were in the living room sleeping, and I decided to sleep in my parents' room because they had like that big bed and that really nice TV.
Right?
So, and then we had our dog Izzy, who's actually in here right now. She's a shorkie.
Yes.
She was cuter when she was younger. She had
She's-
so much hair.
Trying to play fetch with me right now, actually.
She's gonna try to play fetch with us because we're on the ground. We have a great setup. But so Izzy, she was little, like not a few months old. Yeah, a few months old. And she woke up at like 3 and she was whining, and I was like, okay, whatever. Actually, I was awake. So she was just whining and she wanted to go out. So I was like, okay. And so I took her outside. And again, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's dark. Like, the only thing was the street lamp because, like, not the sun, the moon.
The sun was gone.
The moon was what's it? Is it a new moon when it's not even a moon? It's dark.
When you can't see, yeah, new moon.
Okay,
You
new
can't
moon. It was
see
a new
anything.
moon. So I was like, it was dark, so I could only see with the street lamp. And I was kind of squatting, so I was just like watching her. And I look up by my mom's truck, and there's this man, and he has like a white mask on. And first I froze, and I was like, what? I did not just see that. And then he ducked really fast and started running up the driveway.
So gross.
I could hear those feet like dun, 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 dun.
You didn't tell me that before. Ew.
That's how I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh my
But
God.
I like freaked out and I grabbed the dog. And I was like, I gotta get inside. So I ran inside and I shut the door and like I could hear it come up to the steps.
Oh God.
But I locked the door and I was like freaking out. I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't
There she is.
I didn't call the cops because I was like, what if I am crazy?
Like, what if I'm
But
hallucinating?
didn't I text you?
I'm pretty sure you did. No, you did. I remember because I was probably up breastfeeding
Yeah.
Ava, so I was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah, so I was texting Paige and she's like, you should call the cops. And I was like, no. And then I was freaked out and I did not go to bed, like, at all. Stayed up all night. She is terrified. So yeah, that was actually terrifying. I think about that, like, every time I wake up at night and, like, go downstairs to get something. Like, I'm gonna see his face. And I looked it up, and people were saying that's, like, aliens.
Aliens, yeah. It reminds me of that movie, The Fourth Kind.
Fuck that.
That movie scares the shit out of me. I can't watch it alone because I'm terrified.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And they still have never found her daughter.
I know.
So that's like, it's like, that was totally aliens,
I
or
believe it.
she was actually crazy and she sold her daughter to, like, the moon.
Seriously. And I think about this story every single time I leave the house.
It's terrifying. Like, when you're leaving the house at night, I'm, like, always thinking about it. I'm like, she's gonna get home late and
I
fucking
know, it scares me.
white-faced man, the guy from the opera, is gonna be there.
Oh my gosh.
But that was Gerard Butler, so I'd be happy if it was him.
I've never seen that movie.
And me
I
neither.
must-
I just know it's him.
I
And he
must watch.
sings. We need to watch it after this.
Shit, okay.
I mean, I don't like musicals unless it's Hamilton.
I actually like musicals.
Really?
I'm cheesy.
Have you watched Hamilton?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so we're gonna watch it after this, too.
Sure.
Cool.
I'm down.
We're gonna watch Hamilton.
All right.
But yeah, that was my terrifying story. Like, that's just like that, like, thing that sticks with you. That, like, like, it was so, like, it's not like, oh, maybe I was, like, just, like, I just thought I saw someone. He was there, and, like, he was fucking tall.
I was gonna say, didn't you say he was super tall?
Yeah, so my mom has an avalanche. I'm gonna kill this dog. My mom has an avalanche, and so it's already pretty tall. Like, my dad... There's
Oh.
a child. You okay? Yeah. Cool.
Little voice. So cute.
But, so my dad's like 6'1", and you can barely see his head over the truck.
Mm.
Because it was where the slanty part comes down.
Yep, that little.
Yeah, if you ever look up... Hello. If
The
you
little
look up...
triangle part.
Illuminati.
Ew. Gross. I hate it.
I'm gonna call 911. Call the FBI. Men in Black. Hello. Hello. 911. Yes, hello. I've been jujitsed. So yeah, the Illuminati aliens don't come for us.
No, please don't.
But it was like hearing his like dun, 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 coming up, because he was gonna block me off. Because like if you went up and you turned, that would block me off from the door.
Yep. So
So-
we went right up the sidewalk to the door.
So I'm alive here today because I don't know. And everyone always tells me, "Why'd you grab the dog?" I'm like, I don't know.
I was sitting outside with my puppy Draco the other night, and he like turned his head real quick and looked towards the neighbor's house. So he probably just like heard the neighbor, but he did that, and I thought of your story, and I was like, should I grab you? Should I not? Like, are you coming to me, or what are we doing here?
Obviously, for some reason, when you grab the dog, you go faster.
Right?
I
true.
went super fast.
Because then you're like, I gotta save the dog.
And I saved her, and she's here now being the most annoying thing of my life. We'll
Hi.
post a picture of her, so you'll
We
know.
have to post a derpy picture.
Oh my god.
the one with Riot.
Our other dog, Riot, she's tiny. She has a snaggletooth.
She does.
Like, she'll stare at me from the couch when I'm eating. She's like, hey, how you doing? Like,
Their underbites. Look at that.
Paige, what's change look?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if anybody watched it or anybody remembers it. There was a show called Chowder.
Oh my gosh, that
And-
show.
I can't remember the old guy's name, but he's like, Chowder, why do you have that strange look on your face? And he goes, oh, strange look.
And his snaggletooth.
Remember I had like those fangs and I'd do it?
Yes. Oh, bonk.
Hello. I thought it was a ghost.
Did you hear that too?
I did. We heard it.
No one must have blinked. Oh shit.
So this one time, this is not stories, this is chaos.
This is wonderful chaos.
This is wonderful.
As we knew it would be.
So, it was when my sister lived with us. Obviously, she's my sister. But she didn't have her kids yet, obviously. It was like when we first moved in.
This house.
This house.
So it was like 11 years ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah, 11. Because Nala's going to be 11.
Yeah.
Nala's our cat, by the way. Her cat, but she lives with us. Anyway, so my sister was in one of the rooms. And I was, like, hanging out with her because I was that annoying little sister.
I think we were getting ready to watch a scary movie.
Oh, we were. We watched a lot of scary movies together. That's all we do.
It's true.
But, the, like, light flickered. And I went, did you see that? And you said.
I said, no, I must have blinked. Because I literally thought that I blinked because I missed it. But she saw it.
Or it just went dark and your burned brain went.
It's nighttime. Right? It's nighttime.
Go
That
to
was
bed.
a blink.
That was my blink. I could still see things, but it's dark, so it's a blink.
It's a blink. Oh, man.
All
I
right.
think about that often.
I think about that all the time. I blink.
Yeah.
I must have blinked.
Wow.
All right, Paige.
I think I literally said that to Cody the other night.
Cody and his cute legs.
And his cute legs.
Don't tell him to listen to this.
Oh, he was so sweet, though. He was like, he thought it was live. So
Mhm.
he was like, tell me when you are doing it so I can listen on my, because he drives the truck for RC Willie.
Uh-huh.
And so he was like, tell me when you're recording so I can listen. And I was like, oh, you're the sweetest thing. But we are releasing in a week. So
Yeah. So he works on Mondays, right? Like he'll go out of town on Monday?
he goes out of town Mondays and Thursdays.
So it will be out by Monday and he can listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, you get to listen to your wife and your amazing, wonderful sister-in-law. Right?
It's a
That's
good
what I am?
time. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, really?
Winter is also here.
She's screaming.
But okay, Paige, your turn. I told my story.
All right. I have a lot of spooky ones that are just kind of, they scare the shit out of me. But I'll tell my most recent one. So the other night, I was getting ready to go to bed. The girls were all sleeping. Cody was watching YouTube downstairs.
Mhm.
And I was almost asleep. I had the TV on still because bad habits. But I was almost asleep, and Nevaeh comes in, and she was like, oh no, I'm a terrible storyteller. Gosh. So
You're doing so good.
we have the baby gate up by my daughter's room so that our dog doesn't go in there and chew on things. And I heard it rattle, so I thought it was either Nevaeh or Ava trying to get out and come in to my room. And so I was like, Nevaeh, what's wrong? I didn't hear a word. And so I was like, oh, yes, me too. Oh my gosh. And so I thought she just gave up and went back to sleep. And I hear it again. So I was like, Nevaeh, come here. What's wrong? Come here. And nothing again. And so I was like, okay, well, it was probably Juno because Juno sleeps in there with them. And then a few seconds later, whoa, you can't touch that. Ow.
Ow.
Then a few seconds later, it moves, like fully moves, and I hear Nevaeh come in. Like I heard her voice, and she comes in, and I was like, oh, hi, what's wrong? Were you just trying to go to the bathroom? And she's like, no, I just barely came in. And I was like, oh, okay, well, what's wrong? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, that's weird, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, but I don't know. And I was like, what? Do you have to go potty? And she was like, no, I just want to come in here. And so I was like, okay, well, you can come in here if you want to. And then we hear the gate rattle again. And so I was like, oh, okay, Ava, come in here. And we didn't hear anything. And then I look over to the door, and we have a nightlight right by the door. So if they come out of their room, I can see their shadow on my door. And I see the shadow of Ava. She's standing there. And I was like, Ava, come in here. And it disappears. The shadow disappears. And then reappears with what looks like a blanket. Like she's grabbing the blanket to put it over her shoulders to come in. And then as soon as the blanket goes over her head, it disappears. Like the shadow is gone. I got chills.
Goose nipples.
Goose nipples. And so I was like, okay, maybe she went to bed. So I stood up to go check on her, and she had not moved. Not an inch. She did not move. She was dead asleep.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh my God, I saw a shadow. I heard the gate move. It had to have been like a child, like a ghost of a child.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. So I ran downstairs and told Cody, and he was like, yeah, it was probably just a ghost trying to say hi. And I was like,
I was like so like nonchalant. He's like, it's a ghost.
he's like, it was a ghost. I'm like, oh my God, okay. So then I brought them both to my room, and I just had them sleep in my room because I was scared. Well, I'm sorry about it.
There's a lot going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you are in just 1 second.
All right,
Let me
after
finish
this story, we're going to have a special guest.
Special guest. So yeah, that was the end of my story, but it was scared the shit out
That
of me.
is terrifying because remember she had like that, what's it called? The friend, imaginary friend.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
It wasn't like Nana though. But
Yeah.
no, it was something like, it was Sony or something, remember?
I remember, I just don't remember the name.
Nevaeh, do you remember your,
Friend who would shrink really small and then get really big, and we would buckle him in the truck.
It is,
Do you remember his name?
she's like, I don't know what's going on.
her name is Addie.
Addie, okay.
All right.
Alright. Well, that's fucking terrifying.
It was so scary.
I hope you see it again tonight.
I probably will, because...
You talked about it.
Yep.
Like the ghost in my closet. We're in my room, and there's a ghost in my closet, and I can hear it or her move my clothes all the time. Rebecca. Alright. Did you take that off? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh no.
Come here. Alright. We have a special little one. This is, what's your name? Here, wait. Get really close to this.
My name is Ava.
Good job. How old are you?
5.
Good job. Alright. What is the story you want to tell us?
My story,
Is it the dream that you had, or...
The monster in your bed.
Tell it.
You gotta tell it.
Talk.
Just talk.
Just go for
Act
it.
like you're telling me. Act like you're telling Jordan.
don't know.
That's okay.
Remember the dream that you just told me downstairs about Draco? Do you remember?
What happened to Draco?
What happened to Draco in your
Draco
dream?
got Dad and Mom carrot and who was a man have a knife.
Yeah, so you had a dream that I was actually a man with a knife and I killed our puppy Draco?
Mm-hmm.
That is a terrifying dream. That is really scary.
Dude, it's so good. Oh, I broke it.
Stab. Yeah.
Thank you. I love that.
Thank you for your scary story.
And if you have another one, you can come back. Do you want to get back on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, I'm out. I love when they like
like-
freeze up. I'm nervous. Okay. Nevaeh, did you have a story?
Nevaeh, come tell me your
Come
story.
tell us your story. And then we'll get into a listener story.
Oh, yeah. All right, get close.
Closer than you've ever been.
There
I
you go.
had a dream about Walmart right at my elbow.
Okay, if you couldn't understand. She had a dream about Voldemort biting her elbow.
It's terrifying. She
Was it-
woke up in a panic and said, oh my God, I had a dream that guy without the nose bit me. And I was like, what guy? So she was like, the guy from Harry Potter without a nose. And I was like, Voldemort? She's like, yeah, he bit my elbow. And I was like, that is terrifying. I would probably cry.
And he bit your elbow. Did you? My gosh, I bet she bit your sister's. That's a he. He bit your sister's elbow too.
And then bit able yet.
Oh, not
Not yet.
Because I didn't have green about it.
Can I have a green bag?
Not yet.
Do you have another, like, did anything scary happen recently?
Do you remember?
It was about somebody was scratching my hair and was grabbing it.
Wait, was this a dream or was this real?
No, this was real. This was probably the night after I saw that shadow. And she woke up and was like, Mom, somebody is scratching my hair. And I was like, oh, it was probably just Callie. She probably just reached down and scratched you. And she's like, no, it felt like somebody reached down from the bunk bed and scratched my hair.
No.
And I was like, whoa. And she was like, it felt like a little kid.
Ew.
And so we think that the ghost is still kind of messing with them. Huh?
That
Because
is-
I think it's going to stay in the house forever for a minute.
Forever for a minute. Oh my gosh.
Forever for a minute. That is terrifying. I wasn't expecting that story. I'm scared.
Did I not tell you?
No. So that's
Perfect.
new to me.
I was going to tell you.
I'm glad you told me, and you told a whole bunch of people now.
You told a whole bunch of people?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I didn't tell Lucas yet.
You didn't tell Lucas yet?
Mm-mm.
I bet his mom will have him listen to this little part of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he get to all my family and my friends.
Your family and your friends.
You're right.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something else? I cut you off.
No.
No. Okay. Thank you.
I
Thank
said
you.
when we're ready to do it.
Okay. All right. That was their wonderful part of it.
Hey, but heck yeah.
That was fun. Again, I feel like I have to keep reminding them that this is kind of like a pilot episode. It's not supposed to be perfect. I'm reminding myself too.
I know.
This is our testing. Well, not testing. It's our first one too, so it's gonna be wonderful chaos.
Wonderful chaos. We just kind of wanted to include the kids because they wanted to tell their scary stories.
Yeah, this is a chill cast. Like you're getting to know what you're in store for.
Yep.
Well, unless you're like not turned off.
Turned off. Well, yeah.
Turned off by the kids, they won't always be in it. We're gonna have episodes where it's just me and Paige,
Yes.
and we'll be able to tell our stories without any babies crying for boobs and children talking about Voldemort Biden.
We will have guests, though.
We
Like adult
will.
guests.
Yes, we will have adult guests. When you're actually listening to this one, it's Friday the 13th for them. But our next one that I'm not sure when it's gonna come out, will be actually in Roosevelt. And I guess I can say it in this one what it's gonna be about.
Hell yeah. Tell them.
So next week, like 2 weeks from now, from when you're listening to it, we will be talking about Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh my gosh. It's terrifying.
But Paige came up with it. We wanted to talk about it, but she's like, we're going to be in Roosevelt. We're like 4 miles away from the ranch.
Oh, yeah. Our grandparents live out in Roosevelt. It's actually Ballard. They technically
Ballard?
live, like, in Ballard, I think.
Oh my god,
And
I've
then-
been saying Roosevelt all my life.
Well, it is, because there's
Oh, okay.
Roosevelt, and then right when you cross over that, like, hill, it's technically Ballard.
Oh yeah, because you go into like what's it called? Is it called reservation for the natives?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So
Reservation.
yeah, we've been to their cute little
their little corner store.
So yeah, we're gonna see if we can get closer. And if the skinwalkers scare you and you don't want to hear about it, that's totally fine. You can. It scares her too. You can join us for the next one, but we'll also do a warning in the beginning what we're gonna talk about.
Yes.
But yeah, that'll be our next episode. I'm very fun.
I'm very fine.
I'm very excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm very fun.
That one will be kind of chaotic, too.
That one will be a little bit chaotic.
Just because we'll be out with family and stuff.
I mean, they might not even be in it though.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know.
We'll see.
But if they're too loud, then I'm gonna say we should go set up at Grandma's house,
Yes.
or just us alone in the dark. Because I want to film at night.
Ooh, out in the field.
Ew. Yes. Bring a blanket and we'll sit.
Yes.
Because I can hold this like a microphone.
Talk show.
Oh, that's. Ew, I hate it. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Liv is excited.
All right. Well, now we're gonna get into story or friend stories. You want me to tell the one I have first?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I gotta go find it. We asked on a few of the pages we're in. We're like, hey,
On Facebook.
on Facebook. I was like, do you want to tell us your scary stories? I only got one to the email, but it's actually it's long.
Yeah, it is long.
Okay.
You
All right.
can go sit with Nana too if you want.
This one, it's from,
Okay.
I didn't get the okay to tell her last name.
Oh yeah, she didn't
So-
really say.
So if she comments on this, and you'll see it. But this is from Nikki. I'm not gonna say the last name just because this was Facebook. This isn't like an Instagram where you can go follow. This is Facebook. This is where her friends and family are. So, with this one, she told a big old mess of a story. And then this one, she did want to say, trigger warning, caution warning, kidnapping and human trafficking. And this is about her. This is her story. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Nicole. Oh, I called her Nikki. It's fine.
Either way.
Either way, I'm from Ontario.
Ontario.
She's from Canada. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm 21 years old, and 3 years ago, I was almost a missing persons case. I was freshly 18 and living at my parents' at the time, although they were away for the week. Oh, that's the worst.
For real.
This was in mid-October.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. So the sun was fully down around 6:37. It was a normal closing shift at work for me. It was a wow, I can speak. It was a yeah. We're gonna cut that out. It was a normal closing shift at work for me that night. I locked up and made sure my coworkers had gone home safe and got to their cars. Then hopped on the bus home around 8:30. Oh no.
Yikes.
The bus ride for the most part was pretty normal. I had my earbuds in, people got on and off the bus without me really noticing. This peaceful commute, however, was quickly turned uncomfortable when a large, bald man stomped onto the bus and sat...
Worst.
The worst. They're bald. They stomped on to the bus and sat right in front of me.
Oh god.
At first, I thought nothing of it. I thought maybe he just liked sitting in the back of the bus like I do. But then I noticed him staring at me. And he stared at me and then down at his phone and then back at me for the next 15 minutes of my bus ride. Okay, just another weirdo on the bus, I thought to myself, still not paying attention to him. It wasn't until I stepped off the bus it was when I stepped off the bus about a 5-minute walk from my house when I got the heavy feeling in my gut. The bald man had gotten off my stop as well and was now following me up the quiet street. At first I convinced myself I was overreacting. Maybe this was just his stop. I walked a little faster to put some space between us, but when I looked back out of curiosity, he was starting to pick up the pace as well.
Oh no.
At this point, I knew full well that this guy was trying to catch up to me and I wasn't going to stay out of my way. I went into a bit of a jog, so did he.
Oh my
I started to run, so did he.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, at this point, I'm about 2 minutes away from my house and 2 seconds away from puking in fear. I ran up to where the business turned into a side street. I ran up to where the business turned into a side street of houses, pulled out extremely dull pocket knife and turned around and just screamed. I felt like all I could see was white. I feel that when you're like scared or really mad, that's all you see. I was trying to sound as angry and big as I could, but all I could do was yell nonsense through spit and tears and hope that someone hears me. A few lights down my street turned on by the sound of my voice, which thankfully scared him off. As he ran back down the street, I didn't want him or anyone that could have been with him. So with all the fear and adrenaline, I ran up around the block to get to the place as unseen as possible. I unlocked my door, ran in, slammed and locked the door behind me, and immediately cried. Hugged my dog and called my best friend, now boyfriend. Oh, I got goosebumps.
Me too. That makes me want to cry for her. That is so scary.
Who told me to call the cops and report it. I'm so glad I did. We had an officer who lived down the street who happened to be on call. What?
Wow.
When I reported when I reported what happened, he was awesome and offered to park his cruiser at his house while they were investigating. That's like, this is Canada, so you know they're working on it.
Right.
Apparently there had been a few similar reports in the last couple days.
Oh my goodness.
Ew. I was lucky enough to be on the bus with a camera, so they were actually able to catch the guy,
Oh my
get
goodness.
statements from myself, the bus driver, and a few other witnesses, and find the other guy working with him. Oh
my goodness.
I have goose nipples.
My nipples hurt.
Your nipples got goose nipples?
Yes.
Oh my god. So she was right. Like,
Yeah.
trust your gut when you're scared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Don't be
Winter.
afraid to offend people when you're scared.
Yeah,
Be crazy.
I saw that. It's, don't be afraid to offend them. And
Oh, yeah.
wow, okay. Once they were locked up, yeah, okay, so they got them. Once they were locked up, cop neighbor, I love
Love it.
him, was able to tell me exactly what they were after me for. Bald guy and his partner were part of human trafficking
Oh my
ring, taking
God.
mostly young girls and women to sell off, become victims, or terrible abuse.
Oh, my God.
I obviously wasn't able to know where they were sending these girls or if the police found out any of the girls if the police found any of the girls or traffickers. But I do know both men won't be out of jail until at least 2033, which they should never get out of jail.
For real.
I guess their method was that bald. They're just that bald. Their method was that Bald would track down a girl, grab her, and the other guy would come around his truck to pick them up. Disgusting self.
Oh, my God.
I feel extremely lucky to be here today. I've had a few nightmares, but other than that, I've been okay with dealing with what happened, thankfully. I want to remind everyone, especially any feminine presenting people, to always be aware but never afraid. I still bus everywhere and walk by myself. I did invest in a sharper knife though.
Hell yeah.
That's good. Oh, that is
Wow.
terrifying.
That's seriously terrifying.
That is terrifying. But Nikki, I am so glad that you did not get hurt
Yeah.
physically, mentally. I can imagine.
Mentally, you're probably
What if that's what
traumatized.
that guy was? My guy.
Oh.
I don't know what's scarier.
That's terrifying.
But I'm glad you're okay, and also I'm like still dying over the fact that your best friend became your boyfriend.
I know. That's so sweet.
I wonder if they can hear Winter scream.
Probably.
Was Mom okay with?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
She was like, I heard her scream. I was about to come get her.
Aw, Mom should have been here.
Right?
But
She'll tell stories.
She-
Holy moly.
Nikki, thank you so much for that
Yes,
story. I
thank
don't
you.
remember what group you were in. I'll figure it out. I'll tag all the groups. That'd be fun.
Yes. that would
But
be
yeah,
fun.
I'm sure I think it was no, you posted in the Goblin group.
Yeah.
This was
Goblins?
like dark cottagecore. You
Those-
you put in a haunted. I put in dark cottage.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it was dark cottagecore. Love you, girl. Thank you. I'm again so glad you're okay.
Me too.
I can't. Just please be safe, and I hope your pocket knife can shank a bitch.
For real. Make sure that thing is sharpened at all times.
I have. Oh my god, I haven't had my taser in my bag. I need to start putting that back in my bag.
I don't have a taser or a knife.
You have these motherfucking guns.
I do. I'm just so nervous to carry them.
You need to.
I know. I'm going to take like a class to get more comfortable taking it with me.
Self-defense.
Yes.
Even if it's
A
something
taser.
to just protect you.
Yes.
And then, I don't know. Oh, if you're ever getting attacked, push your, what's this called?
The palm.
The palm right into their nose because they'll push it
Right.
into their brain.
Where your wrist and your palm connects. Just
Oh.
ooh, right into the nose.
Yeah, and then either you kill them or they're...
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Hello. Me too, girl. Snacks.
All right.
Snacks are how the world goes round.
Balance.
Balance.
All right, Paige, are you...
All right. So now I'm going to tell my best friend's spooky story. Lexi.
Lexi, I'm just gonna say, you're just gonna be having breathing problems. She's so scared.
Adds to it. So,
Lexi.
We love Lexi.
Who's Lexi?
Huh?
Who's Lexi?
My bestest
It's your
friend.
bestest friend.
We've known each other. We've been best friends since I was like 3 or 4.
So she's known you longer than me.
Yep. She has.
That's unfair.
Yep, I'm 27.
We have to
so-
fight to the duel. Fight to the duel? I think it's fight to the death. It's duel to the death.
Duel to the fight.
Duel to the fight.
Yeah. So this is from her. So fucking scary.
I am so
okay?
I haven't heard this one.
No, you haven't. I kept it from you. And she kept it. This is the first time I heard it.
What a bitch.
I know. Rude. Just kidding. No. Okay, so she says, so about 5 years ago-ish, right after my dad died, I started having night terrors. And I have never had night terrors before. I would wake up screaming for no reason. Then one night I woke up screaming again that someone was in my bedroom. But then I couldn't remember the dream when I woke up. The next night it happened again, and I woke up holding a lamp, screaming at the corner. That's funny, but like sad at the same time. Like, can you just imagine her screaming, a lamp in her hand? I'm so sorry.
The lamp is gonna do something.
The lamp. Oh, man. Okay. This happened over and over again for months. That's so sad.
Sad. We're making fun of her.
I know. Bad best friend. And it always happened between 12 and 1 a.m. Finally, one night, I remember laying in bed and hearing things, sounds, breathing, but it wasn't my husband. I also remember not being able to move. I was thinking to myself, I must be dreaming. I tried to close my eyes and make myself wake up. When I opened my eyes, there was a man holding me down.
Oh no.
He was putting pressure on my chest and was breathing really hard and smiling. He looked quite old. My nipples hurt. And had gray hair, no shirt. I remember screaming so loudly, but I felt like no one could hear me. I couldn't breathe and I felt so cold. Finally, I heard my husband saying, "It's okay, he's gone." I couldn't sleep the rest of the night after that. A few weeks later, we were standing outside talking to our neighbor who we rent the house from. Somehow, the topic about previous owners came up. They stated that about 10 plus years ago, they bought the house, and the man that lived there was an old man, gray hair, always just stood around outside on the porch with no shirt.
I'm so scared I want to cry.
Right? Right? Oh my gosh. Apparently he died in the house, in the bedroom we stay in.
Fuck off, no.
Right?
Oh my god.
Right? Oh, it's terrifying. Yeah, and so I was as I was reading it, I was thinking that sounds like sleep paralysis, right?
Uh-huh.
Except that's the person that lived there.
Yeah, he's
Like,
the sleep paralysis demon.
He was actually fucking with her.
That is terrifying.
And another thing,
Okay.
do you remember when we had that big birthday party sleepover?
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you remember waking up at 3 a.m. thinking there was somebody watching us? Do you remember
Yes!
that?
Oh my god, yes!
Yes, because
We slept in
Brooklyn's bed
Yes.
downstairs. It was me and you, and then Lexi, Kaylee, other Kaylee, and Nikki upstairs.
Shout out.
Shout out, girls! Woo! Who else was there? I think it was
It was just them.
yeah.
And Taylor?
Oh, Taylor! I'm sorry, Taylor. God,
I love you, Taylor.
I love you, Taylor.
You ginger.
You ginger. Jeez.
Oh my god, I remember that now.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god, because we woke up and I was like, why are you awake?
yeah, I was terrified.
And I was like, why am I awake? And you're like, there was someone down here. I was like,
And every time I'd walk around the corner to go into the bathroom,
yeah.
I felt like somebody
That's
was watching
why I
me.
didn't go into the bathroom. Because I was like, I swear to God, if Paige gets up and leaves one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Right? Seriously.
Ew,
Oh,
that is terrifying.
I know.
I got goose nipples.
Me too.
But you got goose nipples in your nipples.
Yeah,
That's the name of this
so,
episode.
okay.
Goose nipples.
The reason it hurts my nipples is because I'm breastfeeding. And so, like, every time I get chills or, like, goosebumps, it just kind of hurts my nipples. So
It's like, you know when you get, like, chills in your head and, like, your hair's
with your
growing?
scalp?
Yeah, I was gonna say your nipples are growing.
I'm lactating.
You're lactating. They're not growing. You're lactating.
They're growing
Your nipples
longer.
don't
Pinocchio nipple.
Every time you lie,
Grow. Oh my god.
you don't need self-defense.
No, I've got nipples.
No, wait, but the thing is, would they grow straight out or would they be floppy?
Oh my god, they'd probably be floppy.
You can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a knot?
Oh no.
We need to wrap Winter up. She would never fall.
Here you go, tie in a knot.
Like you know those backpacks.
Yes. By the winter.
You would cut little holes. People wouldn't know what they were until
No.
like she could eat on the go.
Just kind of like,
Bottle
looks like a
it.
straw.
Ew. Because it's fleshy, it makes it worse. Ew. Oh, my fleshy boob.
I'm sorry, Cody. Oh, goodness gracious. There's our talk about nipples.
Power nipples.
Power nipples.
Oh my god, you can be the new Avenger. It's like
Elastigirl, but nipples.
Nipply.
Nipple girl. Oh, goodness.
I love Nipple Girl.
Me too.
My new favorite.
Me too. Me too. That's great. Amazing.
Amazing. Do you have another story?
Yeah,
She has most of the stories because she has friends. I don't.
She has a story from just right now.
Oh, you.
I heard someone was in the closet, was opening the door.
Nuh-uh.
you really did?
Yeah, she heard like the doorknob rattle.
Go open the door.
Don't open the door. It's such a mess in there.
Don't open the door.
She got scared. Ew.
That's spooky. Did you hear that too?
Did you hear that too?
Girl,
She's like, I heard it.
That's spooky.
Yeah.
Did you hear that too?
Heck
Hey,
yeah,
did-
girl.
I heard someone was in the closet, was opening the door.
Alright, so did you hear that too?
Did you hear that too?
You're
I
so cute.
didn't, but I'm scared now.
I didn't, but that is terrifying.
Guys, was opening it because it's loud.
Wigs.
The wigs are probably the scariest part because they look like a human.
Maybe it was a ghost and maybe it went through that
Flew.
door.
Maybe. That's spooky, girly girl. Alright, now we have another story. Thank you, Miss Nevaeh. Also, people are gonna get real confused. My first name is Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you're gonna hear Jordo, or my sister calls me Jordo. But yeah, I just thought it would be cooler if it was Paige and Sage.
Right? It's cute.
It's cute, but
I dig it.
call me whatever you want. Some people call me Honey, and it's great. Or Rainy. I still get called Rainy.
Really? Oh my god.
People will come up to me and they're like, oh, hey, Rainy. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's my other name, too. I have so many names.
Right? I feel like you haven't used that one in a while either.
No, I liked that one, though, too. But now that's Winter Rains.
Yeah.
But Rainy will always have a place in my heart. Love it. Thank you. Also, we have matching shirts. Matching!
Yeah. Matching.
We got matching shirts.
Matching from
Wicked Clothing.
Wicked Clothing. I heard about that on another podcast.
Oh my god, sponsor!
Sponsor us.
We're sponsoring you without being sponsored. Is that how you say it?
We are
Shout out.
promoting you
We're promoting
without being sponsored.
Yeah, that's how much we love you. Because,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You know, have you heard that podcast, Ladies and Tangents?
Oh, I love them.
Fucking love them.
They're
But
so funny.
I feel like sometimes I have the same mental of, what's her name? Oh my god, I love her name too, because it's cute. I can't remember it.
I don't-
She's the ginger.
I don't remember their names. How bad.
I don't know why I want to call her Jim.
Jim.
But anyway,
Pull it up real quick.
tangent. That's what I'm trying to say. That I'm going on a tangent like they do. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love them. So I promise we're not copying them. I'm just saying that that's what this reminded me of.
Right? I know.
Please, can we collab with them? I would love
That'd be
that.
so much
the one
fun.
girl, I forget their name. Cece, Sierra.
Oh.
She's having a baby. I was listening to a podcast and then she got engaged.
Aw.
And there, Jerry. Her name's Jerry.
Oh, cute.
That's why I wanted to call her Jim.
Jim.
Jerry,
Close.
she was like, so, because she was reading Q&A, and she goes, so, do you guys want, like, she already has a baby, syrup.
Surah.
Syrup. She already has a baby, and he's so cute.
Aw.
And she, so she already has a baby, it's not with who she's marrying, which is fine, obviously. But, she was asking her, she's like, do you and, I forgot, Cole, maybe that was his name? Do you guys want a baby, or how many babies do you want? And so Sierra said 2, and she goes, 2 as in, like, her little boy, I think her little boy's name Cole, I forgot. Like, your little boy and another one, or 2? And she goes, no, like, another one. And she's like, so, like, when do you want another one? And she goes, in about 6 months. She pulls back her blanket, and she's pregnant. And I was like, oh my god.
Cute. I love
Wow, but what I was getting to is Wicked Clothing.
Oh my
There's-
That was a tangent.
That was a tangent. They're super nice because my clothes did not come and I was kind of upset. Not like Karen upset, but I was like, I'm kind of worried like that you're not being truthful. And they're like, oh no, we're so sorry. Sometimes it does that. It's on its way. And I said, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Of course you
And I
did.
was like, I love you. You guys are great. And they like said nothing. But it's okay. I hope they know I love them. But that's my tangent. Story.
A story.
A story.
I was debating on saving the stories that I have for another episode and just telling Cody's. because he has some spooky ones.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just tell his. Actually, I kind of have one that goes with his.
Okay.
So, before we got our house, before I even had Ava, she's 5 now, we were in these apartments, and they were kind of spooky. They're kind of old.
Is this the apartment that smelled rancid?
Yes. Yes, they would always get rotten chicken. Oh my
I would
God.
hate going to your house because of that.
I just barely connected the dots. I would always smell rotten chicken.
Oh my God, demons? Mm-hmm. Okay, go on. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even connect that. I forgot. Yeah, it was really stinky. Like, it would just randomly smell like rotten chicken, even though we did not cook chicken.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any meat in the fridge that could go bad, you know? Anyways, he would always kind of hear things, and I would always feel like... What? Me too. We would always kind of hear things, and his brother Colton lived with us for a little while, and he just stayed in the extra bedroom, and he always felt like there's something in there.
Mm-hmm.
And one night his TV turned on loud to static.
Oh,
Like, this is before it happened to anybody.
Stop it.
Yeah, loud with static, and we just thought it was a short in the wire or whatever.
That's what
We're
they
like,
always think.
Right? Seriously, we're like those basic
Fucking white people.
right? It's nothing.
You're the bimbo that's like, oh, what's that?
Let's investigate. Yeah. But yeah, that happened, and then Cody was afraid to tell me because I'm chicken shit. I'm scared of everything. But our mattress was on the floor, and if you like leaned out the door, you could see down the hall. Like, you had to lean off the bed to look out the door down the hall to like the front door.
I remember
know?
that.
And he like heard something, so he leaned out, and there was a man standing in the hall, like a dark, tall ass figure standing there.
No.
And he is more in tune to spirits and ghosts than even more than I am. He always can see them. And so he just kind of knew that's what it was, and he was like, oh fuck, and just laid back down. He was like, I'm not even gonna fuck with that. And I feel like it was probably the same night. I was laying in bed nursing Nevaeh. We were facing the opposite way of the bedroom door. And I had just barely started to drift off. And like, I felt the bed shift. And I think me and Cody, we might have been like fighting a little bit because I didn't want him to know I was awake. So I just was like, whatever, just go to sleep. And I felt it shift. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw something lean over me to like look at me. And like, I knew it wasn't Cody. I was like, oh my fucking God, what is this?
No.
And so I shut my eyes really tight, and I just like cuddled Nevaeh. I was like, come here, my baby. Because she was like not even a year yet, like 7 months old. And I was like, oh my God. I was like hugging her, nursing her with my eyes closed. And then like I felt the bed shift again, and it like left.
Ew.
And so the next morning I asked him, I was like, did you lean over me and like look at me? Because I don't know if that was you, and it scared the shit out of me. And he was like, no, that wasn't me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, huh, okay, goodbye.
No.
Yeah, terrifying.
That's like that when you were in this room.
Ew! Oh no!
Tell that story. Wait, what just happened? I'm so scared.
In the cell. Okay, ghost.
We get it.
We know you're here.
I'm gonna have to like cut that out because that was so loud. We'll listen to it, and if it's a ghost, we'll keep it.
What if we hear something in the background that isn't these guys?
I will kill myself.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Okay.
Okay, so
Was it the one where I saw the ghost from the other side?
yeah.
Okay, so
You gotta tell them where they were, where you were.
in the exact room that we're in right now.
That's unfortunately my bedroom.
Yep, your bedroom. Nevaeh, my oldest baby, she was brand new baby. And it was like 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning,
Fuck off.
right? I was like nursing her, and she wouldn't really go back to sleep. She got her schedule all mixed up, and so I was holding her, cradling her head, just looking at her, and like admiring my new baby. Like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And in like her eyes, the reflection, I saw a man lean over me and look at her, and like I didn't want to drop my baby. I didn't want to scream and scare her, so I like jumped a little and like slowly put her down and then turned my head, and there was nothing there.
Wasn't
I
it
was
by the
like,
closet?
Oh my God, yeah.
That your child just heard something in?
Ew, yes. 'Cause I was, okay, I was sitting about here. My bed was about right here, but probably where she's sitting now.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just heard like whispers coming from the closet, dead ass.
Okay, just here, by the way. That's disgusting. We're gonna pretend we didn't hear it.
Did you hear that too?
Did you hear that too? That's gross, and it's here.
Let's just keep going. So, yeah, that was terrifying.
So, do you think it was the same thing that was in here?
Mhm.
Or maybe, because the thing in here, I feel like it has a womanly energy.
Oh, really? The one that I
It was a man.
was a man, and I felt his presence ever since we moved in.
Okay, but what about the one here? Man?
When?
She
Right now?
has a name.
No. Shut up. When you saw it in Nevaeh's eyes.
Man.
It was man. That's, you know
Man.
what it reminds me of, though? Signs. I'm so sorry.
That
Every time you
movie
say it,
Hurts
we
me.
need to cover that movie.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear that too?
Did. That was really scary.
No, we're scaring her. We're scaring ourselves, and it's, what time is it? It's not even dark.
It's only 6.
It's only 6, and like it's only dark in here because I'm a bat.
Because your curtains are just kind of
Really dark.
closed.
I wanted to set the mood for us,
This-
not for
it
them.
worked.
It worked because I'm scared.
It worked. I like, next time, it'll be dark, so it'll scare us even more.
Ew, and we'll be in the woods and next to Skinwalker Ranch. I'm so scared.
Me too. I was thinking about it on the way here. I was like, ooh. But anything, like, ghosts scare the shit out of me, obviously. But aliens, I can't. Oh my God, I can't.
Oh
They
my
scare
God.
the shit out of me.
I can't say it because it's for next week. But Dad has a story about Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, fuck.
When I gonna tell you?
When I gonna tell you?
When I, yeehaw, cowboy.
When I gonna talk at you?
When I move my mouth and things come out of my mouth.
That.
The things I read are fucking terrifying, and it makes sense. And it's like, I fucking hate it here. I bet Posty saw some shit.
Posty saw some
What's
shit.
that?
It was my baby dropping her bottle.
Okay.
I recognize the sound.
I was like, it's a whole fucking demon coming up the stairs.
Ew.
Ew.
Gross.
I am.
Speaking of a demon on the stairs.
Stop it. What?
Okay, so before me and Cody even got together, I was like, it was right before we got together. Like, I did not have a boyfriend at all.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, me and our cousin Austin. Hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Mom and Dad were out of town, and I was home alone. And so I was like, will you please come hang out with me? Because I am
Where was
fucking
I?
scared. I think you were with them. Because it was a long time ago.
I was
You
at
were just-
Kylie's house.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I was. Hi, Kylie, if you're here.
Hello.
If you're here, you're
If
like,
you're here in the microphone.
Kylie.
Did you hear that too?
Okay, sorry, go on. I'm stupid.
Anyways, we were sitting on the couch. It wasn't that late.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably like 10 or 11. It was summertime, but we were just hanging out, watching a movie, and I hear something upstairs, up here, actually, by the stairs. And I like turn my head really quick, and I see something run and dart into the room. And Austin saw it too. And so we're like, fuck that. I grab my phone, grab my keys, and we take off. We go to his house. Because I was like,
Ew.
yeah, terrifying.
I hate that. This house is so scary, dude.
It's haunted. It's haunted. Definitely haunted.
It just reminds me of that one time I was downstairs and I looked up and something like ducked away.
Oh,
I have another story.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have so many stories.
We have a lot.
Gage knows exactly because he's looking right at me.
You look-
Okay, so I'm going. there's so many things I have to say right now. Okay, so me and my brother, shut up. You should stop making noise. You are. There were 3 siblings. 3 siblings. Paige.
Three best friends that
Anyone can have. Paige, Sage, and Gage.
Look at us go.
Whoop. Anyway, are you gonna say something? Okay. Essay. What was that?
Essay.
Okay.
You learned Spanish. You just didn't realize it.
I watched The Book of Life.
Yes.
Okay. So downstairs we have hardwood floors that is like in the dining room and in the kitchen. You know the story. So my brother never wears pants. Sorry to out you like this.
Ow.
Anyway, so we're sitting on the couch. We're living our best life. I don't remember what we were doing. And so my brother, like, I don't know if you can hear this. So he goes like this to his bare thigh. So, okay. So it was like that. It was a beat. Right? And I'm like, you're stupid. But then behind us, on the hardwood, we hear it. Like that. Freaked us the fuck out.
Disgusting.
And we were like, Mom, Dad, where the fuck are you? They were up in Mom's room, in Mom's craft room.
Ew.
And you didn't live with us, obviously. The girls were not with us. It was terrifying. You remember it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me going crazy. Like, he heard it, and we were like, oh my God.
I remember you sent me like a voice message thing, and you're like,
Like,
freaking out.
It's like, oh my God, speaking of that, I was in the kitchen, and you know, you can see your reflection in the TV. There was something in the fucking pantry.
Wait. Oh my God, ew.
I saw a duck, and I ran out of there. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Oh.
It was like not even nighttime. What?
No.
I also have a little story real
I
quick.
have a story. You have to come closer, and you have to speak. Spoke.
So, every night around 3 a.m., I always go down to get food. And every time I go down to get food, I swear, every time at 3 a.m., I hear in my room something jumping up and down, up and down.
Ew.
Every single night. It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
And you're brave enough to go back to your room.
I know. Every time we're in the kitchen, we hear something up here, though.
Up here, yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to think it was Samson, our beloved puppy that passed away recently. Okay, he was
A
old.
year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Not exactly.
Sammy.
No, wait. He died in September.
No, he died before Winter was born.
He did. That's why we think she's Samson.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, love you, Samson. I don't
Love
know
you,
who I'm
Sammy.
talking to you. Up in the
Sammy.
sky.
Happy heaven.
Happy heaven. The Rainbow Bridge. But yeah, but you would think it was him, but then it was like above you, and he liked to be outside, so.
And obviously he's not here anymore, and we still hear it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So I was coming downstairs. And I saw him in the fucking window, and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked back, and he was gone. Little nose print was right fucking there. Sammy. He lived for a really long time, though, guys. Like, he was a Saint Bernard. He lived 11 years.
Yep.
Yeah, so he like passed
He
that
was
life.
an old boy.
He never looked old though.
No, he was a puppy at heart.
He was-
Forever.
He was so stupid.
He was dumb.
He was so dumb.
The sweetest big dumb boy ever.
I know. He loved her mom.
He did.
He was like
BFG,
BFG.
Big Friendly Giant.
Oh, BFG. I was like big booty bitches.
That
Big fucking
wheeze.
booties.
Big fucking booties.
Oh shoot. But going back to Ghost, remember the thing in the basement, the Dark Walker?
Oh yeah, didn't he say he was a dark walker?
He told us
too?
he was. So I don't know what Tammy. If you're listening to this, Tammy, hello.
Hello, Tammy.
But she had ghostly friends, not ghostly friends, ghost adventure type people. People, come here.
People, come here.
Stroke the demon or our body.
You are not driving your own mind right now.
Not.
I never drive my own mind.
You know what's driving my mind? You know in Men in Black when that guy's face opens? Oh my God. If you don't know what we're talking about, look up Men in Black. So in Men in Black, this guy dies, and then his face opens up, and there's an ugly little alien
Tiny little alien with big old eyes.
that's dying.
He's dying.
Mine is currently dying.
Mine too.
I'm like, well, that's what's driving my mind. What was I talking about? The Dark Walker.
Yep. The
So-
dark walker.
Tammy. All of my
Pama.
Bama. But we have so many ants that start with ta. They're all almost TA.
Tasha. Tandy.
Tammy.
Tammy. And then Tina and Tiffany. And then
Oh my God. Tracy and Tony.
those are uncles.
They might be. I don't know. Tracy might be our aunt. Give him a few years, he might come out.
It's true. It's true.
But
Kidding, love you.
So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, she had like ghost adventure guy friends, people here,
people.
and they were like doing the voice recording. we'll do an episode in the basement.
That's what I was thinking.
Disgusting. Okay, so they were puke. Sorry, someone's gonna throw up by that. So they were in the basement and they were recording, and they had like the little
The little EVP finder thingy.
yeah,
I don't know.
and the thing said Dark Walker, like it went Dark Walker, like
It was terrifying.
yeah. Do you remember how Resident Evil would start? Go Resident Evil.
Ew.
It was like that. Remember?
Disgusting. Yep. I do.
Yeah. Also, in the basement's not finished, but there's a bathtub.
But there's a fucking bathtub that
works.
works. I've turned it on and it just is terrifying.
I once turned it on and it hit the other side of the wall and came right back at me.
Yeah. Didn't we test for blood one time, even though we didn't really have a kit?
With a
Yeah.
We just
Scooby-Doo.
kind of
It
put
was-
the black light.
It was a Scooby-Doo black light.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried.
It
We'll
didn't
try again.
work.
We should take a bath in there. That's where we'll sit when we do the podcast.
Yes.
We'll like set this up.
A spooky photo shoot in the bathtub.
I have a sheet, a white sheet. We could be ghosts.
Oh my gosh, yes. Amazing.
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
We'll do it soon. Like
What?
Yay. We'll probably do it really soon because I have this thing. I'm not diagnosed with anything, but I have this thing that if I want to do something, I have to do it or I cannot sleep. If I want to style a wig, I cannot do anything until I style that wig. I don't know what it's
I'm
called.
glad I don't have that.
I'm fucking it. Because I'll be like, that's why I never get my room clean because I have so many things I need to do. I don't need to do it. I want to do it.
That makes sense.
Because I'm like, that one time I had to clean my room. You want to know what I did? Bleached my hair. Because I was like, I want it. If I want it, I need to do it.
I've been watching a lot of people self-diagnose themselves on TikTok lately, and I would say that's ADHD.
I'm not self-diagnosing because I don't want people to come
No.
after me. But if I ever do get diagnosed, you guys will be the first to know, right? Because, and like anxiety and BPD, borderline personality disorder. It's not what you think it is. Not the DID. Borderline personality disorder.
Personality disorder.
I'm hunting for rabbits.
Oh no.
But I think I kind of have that too because like it's like where you it's not like bipolar, but like you still switch moods and sometimes you feel like you want to die and then you're like I fucking love life. Like today I was coming home and I was like I was crying. Oh no, for reasons I'll talk to you about later. Did you hear that? Oh, it's Izzy.
Oh my gosh, I was so scared for a second.
I've heard things. It sounded like I was gonna cry. I've heard things scratch at that door, but it wasn't Izzy because we didn't have Izzy. Ew.
Hi, yes.
But anyway, yeah, that's what I think I have. Because I came back home and I was happy. But I'm with you. Anytime I'm with you, I'm happy. So
It's a good time.
It's a good time. Like, who needs...
Wow, is he?
who needs, antidepressants when you have your sister?
True.
When you go on adventures, I miss you.
Miss you. Bonk.
Bonk.
We'll take you guys with us on our adventures.
Yes.
It'll be a good time.
It will be a really good time. Wow, we've already gotten to an hour. Oh.
Smack it down.
John Cena. Da-da-da-da.
High five microphone.
Whoa. One day I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna go flying because I've already hit it like millions of times.
I believe it.
Do you have any more stories? Oh my god. Hi, do you have a story?
The time I taunted the ghost in the basement, I can't remember.
No, wait. I have a story. I don't know if Danny's ever gonna listen to this. She probably won't. And if she does, I just called her out.
So what?
Sorry,
No,
Danny.
okay. So Danny, she's like my best friend. Not my best friend is Paige and Hannah and Danny. Love you guys so much. But so I went to go visit her in Michigan. In Michigan, I feel like it's just really haunted. But she was asleep, and obviously it was nighttime. Anyway, I woke up, and I thought she was like having an asthma attack or something, because she was going, and I was like, oh my god, Danny, are you okay? Was not fucking her. It was coming from her closet.
Ew, no.
I was so fucking scared, but I was too scared to wake her up, so like I kind of like got closer to her because, you know,
Yeah.
cuddle. I didn't cuddle her.
Cuddle.
She pushed me away.
I was like, nope. Got her.
But I like it scared the shit out of me because it was breathing heavy.
Ooh.
And then I told her the next morning, and she goes, "Huh?" It was like grumpy ghost, and I was like, "Fuck you, grumpy ghost." But then she was asleep, and I woke up to tap 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 inside her fucking closet,
Ew.
and I was like, "Danny, I need to go home."
Like, I need to fly home now.
I gotta go home. But then I didn't go home because your mom made me miss my plane.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I got a first class though. That's all that matters. That was like the best part of that trip. Was
yeah.
first class. But yeah, disgusting.
That's terrifying. Honestly.
Breathing is gross.
Yes, it is. Yes, don't breathe.
Don't breathe. Did you hear that too? It was
you
not
hear
me
that too?
breathing.
Oh no.
You know who's breathing really heavy?
Izzy.
Izzy. Izzy, come here.
Tell us how you feel about it. Izzy.
Oh, thank you,
you.
Izzy. That's. Just you can hear her down there.
I know. It adds to it.
It adds to the flavor. The beautiful chaos, the pointy nipples.
The pointy nipples, yes.
The pointy nipples.
Pointy nipples.
And then, yeah. Hello, sir.
Hey.
I can't think of any. What?
Yeah, a stroke.
I'm always having a strong. Like the chirps are burping.
Oh my god. That was my favorite video ever in my life.
Turds are burping.
The turds are burping. Every time, so we watch TV with subtitles because we're deaf, you know. And every time the subtitles say the birds are chirping, I immediately think the turds are burping and I laugh. It could be serious, like a serious scene, and I just laugh. I'm like, turds are burping.
That reminds me of that one guy. He's like, children, people keep and die. Wait, I haven't seen.
Oh my gosh. That is my absolute favorite thing when people mix the letters up and they just pronounce things that they don't mean to pronounce them like that.
Oh no, I don't know if I have it anymore.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm going too far. Well, tell the story while I'm looking for this.
I have story.
Just one singular one.
Just one.
There's
story.
one
Just
story.
a story.
At the time I was talking to my friend on Xbox, and I went out out of my door because I thought I heard Izzy, and then I hear something running up the stairs very, very
Oh my
fast.
god, I remember this.
Very, very fast. So I close my door and then I hear someone running and slam on my door and ran away
Oh.
Remember that?
very fast.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you remember that one time me and Gage were standing out? So my brother and my door. He's gonna puke. But so they're right next to each other. So if I was to walk out my door and he walked out his, we could talk to each other like right there.
Boy, smacking
We're
each other.
talking. Something starts rushing up the stairs.
Ew, no.
And the only thing we could do, you know how you think you'd want to be with that person? We shut the door and we went around.
Like, nope, bye.
But yeah, it was terrifying.
Ew,
And then Mom was like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "We're scared."
We're running from the ghost chasing us. That's what we're doing.
Like in Paranormal Activity.
Ew.
Ew. Love that movie, but ew.
I feel like I was watching something recently where that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was. I think it was a TikTok.
Yeah.
I like watching the TikToks where they share their scary stories. Oh yeah, it was a recent one that something was like chasing her up the stairs.
Shut up.
I have story for next time we do this.
I hope that scares me. You can sell sorry. So sorry.
Should I? In
Do
this
it.
one where Mom.
Yeah,
Please.
We're gonna have to put like. You're gonna get scared because we get really
Timestamps.
loud. Yeah, timestamps with.
Okay. So, I have a horrible sleeping habit. I have bad schedule. Bad. And, I was coming downstairs to grab food because I'm a hungry hippo.
I say that all the time.
And stuff like that. How dare you laugh at me. And, I was walking past. So, my parents' room are right next to... Are you okay? Are you okay? Izzy?
Girl. You good?
Pause.
Sorry
And we're
about-
back.
Sorry about that. Our dog had a sneezing fit.
Sneeze attack.
Wonderful chaos.
Wonderful chaos.
Here you go.
Okay, so my parents' bed are wait, what? I'm sorry. My parents' room are right next to the stairs, like the bottom of the stairs, and every every time I go to walk downstairs, I always look in there to make sure that my mom's not, wide awake and she's gonna see me sneaking downstairs at like 4 a.m.
Get food.
Yeah, to get food. So I walked by. I peek in the room to make sure she's not awake. I see her, eyes as wide as they have ever been, staring at the corner of her room,
Tell them what's in the corner of the room.
In the corner of the room, there are multiple mirrors just sitting
Disgusting.
right there.
That is terrifying.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. I thought I heard her like breathing heavily. I forgot to mention that part.
You didn't hear. Oh, that part never existed. I'm sorry. I'm scared.
No, it
Oh
was.
my god.
I forgot to mention that part. Sorry.
Well, she doesn't have the mirrors. No, wait. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
She still has the mirrors. But yeah, fuck that. Like, I was. Oh my god, that's
And mirrors are a portal.
a
I
portal.
have heard.
Show her TVs.
Ew.
I am a portal. Come out of my.
Hey, your glasses
forehead.
are a portal.
Ew. They're like, I see ghosts. That's it. I can't see nothing now.
Now you can't see them.
Actually, I think I'd rather be able to see it because, like, sometimes your guys' faces look really scary if they don't have
With
glasses.
those, you literally see dead people.
Oh, Paige, you want to see something that cracks Gage up? Ready? Okay, I'll do it again. They do this every year. You guys can't see it, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my glasses and I'm like pulling them away from my face. And I look like Sid the Sloth. They do this every year.
Okay, I think that's all the scary stories I have.
Alright, thank you, Gage.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Goodbye.
Amazing.
Okay, back to Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Yeep. Yeep.
We have more, but we'll save them for
We'll save them.
future episodes.
Because I'm surprised we got to an hour.
Yeah.
Like, it was non-stop talking.
No, that was good.
Pretty good.
That was good.
Thank you for joining the wonderful chaos.
Yes, thank you for joining our wonderful chaos.
Wonderful chaos. I know this episode's gonna be a little overwhelming for me because
For
I'm editing
me.
it. But tell us what you like and what you didn't like.
Yes,
And
feedback.
If you say you didn't like the girls being in it, we get that.
Yes.
I
Kids are chaotic, I know it.
kids are chaotic. I almost said chaotic kids.
Chaotic kids.
I want that on a shirt. You want to know what I want on a shirt? The nipples.
Yes.
My God.
It keeps falling.
It does. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to edit those parts out because you're gonna hear.
Or don't.
Or don't tell them. Just I'll edit the parts where we like talk about it. Like I didn't hear nothing. What?
Imagine merchandise that just says goose nipples.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
No, it's a little pocket. You pull it down. It's nipples
Oh my gosh, it's a goose.
with nipples.
With nipples.
Really long nipples.
Yes.
Your name is Paige.
Yes.
I love it.
All right, get to drawing.
Oh my God, I'm gonna paint it for you.
Yes, please do.
We only have one episode. This episode's not even out, and we're already thinking of merchandise.
I know.
Merchandise.
Merchandise.
Is it for them though? No, it's for us.
No, it's for us. It's just for us.
Because we love it.
Just for us and my children.
I want your children to wear goose nipples.
They will. They will wear it.
Make a
proudly.
onesie for winter.
Yes.
Ah.
That'd be so cute. What pocket?
So-
Cody likes to call it her nug pocket to put the little chicken nuggets in.
Has she put chicken nuggets in it yet?
No.
Damn it.
She
Your
will, though.
children? Have you ever put chicken nuggets in your pocket?
Mm-mm.
Ah,
Not yet, but they will.
I bet Ava has.
I've done once.
Ava probably has.
In her back pocket.
You know what? I have actually found candy and like crackers in their pockets. So, yeah.
They're the mice from Cinderella.
It's true.
Gus Gus.
Gus Gus.
Gus Gus.
Yep.
Well, oh.
She ran right into me.
I'm sorry. Well, this is either this is gonna be like a long first episode, or I'm gonna edit some things out and it might be short, but that's okay. Thank you so much if you listened and if you stayed until the end.
Thank you.
Thank
You're the
you.
real MVP.
I hope you had fun, and
Yes.
I think this is gonna go somewhere.
I think
Even
so,
if
too.
we're starting off chaotic, we're gonna have better episodes.
It's fun.
It's not like this was a bad episode.
No, it
Oh.
was a lot of fun.
It was awkward at first, and then we kind of like
Mm-hmm.
went into it, and we're like, oh, this feels better now.
Yes. I knew it was going to be awkward because we're both
Awkward.
awkward beings.
Yes. No. No, you know what we are? Have you ever seen what a fucking possum looks like? You know how awkward they look and they play
Yes.
dead? That's us.
That is us. Shh, t-shirts.
T-shirts with our hair.
Yes.
Possums have our hair.
Yes, yes. Perfect.
Well, I guess this is where we end it.
All right.
Wow, our first episode
Yay!
ending. Woo! And we had our, we'll just say who was all here. It was me, you, Nevaeh, Ava, Winter, and Gage.
Yep.
And Izzy and Riot.
Izzy and Riot. Izzy has been here
The
whole time.
entire time being a fucking crackhead.
Oh, yep. Yep.
But yeah, then I guess this is where we end it. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
And
stay spooky.
stay spooky. And also, did you hear that too?
Did you hear that too?
I did. It's in the closet.
Me too.
I'll be right back. I'm excited for that episode.
Me too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.